Hello everyone, today's lecture is on lookup functions. We are going to start off by discussing about vertical lookup functions, which is used for vertical table. So VLOOKUP function takes up to 4 arguments. We are going to understand with the help of an example. Here we have a formula equal to VLOOKUP A3, which represents the cell address, A2 ratio C4, which represents the table range, 3 which represents the column number, and false which is a boolean value. It means that you want an exact match. False can also be represented as 0. True or 1 means you want an approximate match. This formula gives the exact same output as this formula. All we have done is replaced false with 0. Let us understand using this example. Here we have a table with one column representing income and the other representing the tax rate. If a person earns 0 to 10,000, then they have to pay 15% tax. If a person earns 10,000 to 30,000, they have to pay 30% tax. If they earn 30,000 to 1 lakh, they need to pay 34% tax. And if they earn more than 1 lakh, then they need to pay 40% tax. We are going to use VLOOKUP to tally how much tax one needs to pay according to their income. Now here we have entered minus 1000, which is not a value in the given table. Hence, when we write the VLOOKUP function to find out the amount of tax that one needs to pay for minus 1000 income, we get an error. We can find the amount of tax a person earning 30,000 has to pay using the VLOOKUP function. To find out, we write the formula as equal to VLOOKUP D14, D6 to E9, which is the table range, 2, which is the column number, and 1, which represents true, which means we want an approximate match. Coming on to horizontal lookup function, which is used for horizontal table. This also takes 4 arguments just as the VLOOKUP function. Let us try and understand with the help of an example. Equal to HLOOKUP B8, which represents the cell address, B2 ratio D3, which represents the table range. Here the 2 represents the row number. In the VLOOKUP function, it was representing the column number, but here it represents the row number. And true, which is the boolean value, which means we want an approximate match. True can also be written as 1, so both these formulas are the exact same. Let us try and understand it with the help of a horizontal table. Now I would like to know the price of an item or a stock for the date 4/1/2005. Now I will enter the formula equal to HLOOKUP B8, which represents the date, B2 to D3, which represents the table range, 2 here represents the row number, and true here represents the boolean value, which means we want an approximate value. Thank you so much. See you in the next lecture.